Tomb Finance is working on their new version of their website. Hey friends, welcome back, Pedro here. In this video I'll go over the new version of the website and see what improvements it has. I really like this new format, to be honest. It's darker and this violet is very calming for my eyes, so I like this and I like the color theme. Now, as it was also on the other website, on the older version, we have details about all these tokens we can buy right here. Before I go any further, let me tell you that if you want to access this website, you need to go on beta.tomb.finance. So instead of tomb.finance, you just add beta in front and a dot, right? I will put this link in the description just for reference. And at the same time, you can see here this text right here. Click here for the legacy UI. If you click here, I will just open a new tab. You will get redirected to the old website, which is still fine, but I feel I like the fresher look on this one, to be honest. I really like it. And at the same time, that the menu at the top of the page, it's also different. There are some things that are not here anymore, and there are some new things like compound, for example, is a new tab that it was not on the other version. Cool. Now I'll go very briefly through all this. In the cemetery, you can stake these two liquidity pools: Tomb FTM liquidity pool and T-Share FTM liquidity pool. So at the time of recording this, we have 155 APR for this. So that would be a daily APR of 0.43%, which is not bad at all. And the total value locked in this pool, it's $375 million. Now, if you stake in here, you will earn T-Share. And with that T-Share, you either can combine it with FTM and providing a new liquidity pool that you can stake to earn more T-Share. Or you can go to the masonry, and here you can actually stake only T-Share. And as you can see, I have a small amount of this. So you don't need to provide the liquidity pool here. You just can stake straight up your T-Share. And when you do that, you earn some tomb. After that, you can take that tomb, and if you want, you can convert half part of it into a phantom, and after that, putting it back in the cemetery. So this is the difference between cemetery and masonry. In the cemetery, you can provide for liquidity pools and earn T-Share, and in masonry, you can stake T-Share and earn tomb. Now further, we have the pit, which we can buy T-bonds, which is something we can buy only tomb is under the peg. That means when tomb is less than one phantom. And right now, because tomb's price is higher than FTM, then it's not possible to buy this. And if you buy T-bonds, when they are available, you can redeem them when the price is like it is right now. But I don't have any because I did not buy any, so you won't be able to see it here. But if you buy, like for example, let's say at 0.9, and you can sell it when the peg is 1.1, you can have some nice gainings right there. In the regulations tab, we can see details about what is happening on this platform. We can see the number of epoch, masonry funding, DAO funding, dev funding, total funding, bonds bought and bonds redeemed in each epoch, right? So this is what you can see here. And now the new tab that we don't have in the old website is this auto compounders. So auto compounders is the page where they are listing what auto compounders you can use instead of harvesting yourself the profits here on the platform. And as they say already here, this is not really recommended, or it's recommended to do it with part of your portfolio, because it's actually adding a new risk on top of this, because you add a new platform, right? So the risk for something to go wrong, it increases exponentially. So that's why they recommend here, as you can see, low risk 5%, medium risk 25%, high risk already over 50% if you do that. And you can see here are the platforms that you can use for this: Defi and the Reaper. It was of course Grim Finance as well until the hack. So I don't know if they managed to survive and come back. I would guess they will list them again, but this is what they recommend, and they say that they do not have any affiliation with these platforms. They are just listing them where it is possible, and that's why they do not recommend to go all in on this. This is also something new. As we can see, we don't have any lending right here, and I will make a separate video maybe for each of these services. These are two lending protocols. These are not officially supported by Tomb Finance. Please proceed with caution. So as in the case of compounding platforms, you can see here they are not officially supported by Tomb. As with any investment, DeFi involves significant risk, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. So what are these two platforms about? Very briefly, you can deposit Tomb and borrow some May, which you can use to buy some stuff if you want. And Tarot, if you deposit Tomb, you can borrow more Phantom to do whatever you want with it. But these are lending protocols, so it's very important to be cautious with it, because if something goes wrong, you can get liquidated. And of course, here is the documentation page where you find everything about Tomb Finance. That would be it for now. This is not the final version of the website. I think they still have to check some stuff and some more updates to make. But from my point of view, it looks better than the old version. Not that I have anything against this, much simpler, but I really prefer the newer one. I'm looking forward for when this is going to be the new default one. Like I said, if you are still not comfortable with this, you can quickly go by pressing to that button right there, which you get when you refresh the page or when you come for the first time. Yeah, right here. Or you just type in here Tomb Finance instead of beta.tomb.finance. Or if you are here, you can type in beta and you will be redirected to the new website. That would be it for now. Thank you for watching. I really hope this was helpful. See you next time.